Okay, we are about to cruise Lake Tahoe, and I'm here with my usual travel buddies. It's Eric and Cody, and we are ready to cruise. 2-hour cruise on a pretty nice boat here, and we're going to see as much of Lake Tahoe as you can see in 2 hours.
And just to give you a lay of the land of what we have here at the lake right now,
You want some free
most
ride?
everything off to our right-hand side or off the starboard side, for the most part, is Nevada. And then nearly everything on the left-hand side of the lake would be the California side. And for those that are a lot of space, a big lake of all this crystal clear, gorgeous, clean water, which we'll talk a little bit about later on. Now, we often get people wondering, how did the lake form? What happened here to get so much water up here in the mountains so far up? And the way that worked essentially was about 5 million years ago, the range that's directly in front of us, known as the Sierra Range, rose up. At the same time, we had pretty much everywhere underneath us. This had been a valley at one point, slowly sinking down. And the range behind us, the Carson Range, was also rising up. The last ice age was due to the glacial activity, carving out of these mountains what we now see as Emerald Bay.
I love this guy. He just thinks he rules the roost.
Case, even on wet years, this is still a fairly shallow area right here leading into the bay. But check this out. As far as I can see right now, it looks like we may be the only vessel out here on the bay. And that is not the case in the summertime months, where there would be, on any given day, a solid 300 people out here on vessels. Not 300 people, 300 vessels, excuse me. Now looking around, you'll see all these gorgeous peaks of pure recent storms. That has blown apart. Look at that. Eagle Point is the name of this point for that particular reason, because it's generally an eagle's nest. Sometimes the osprey come out here as well. Right now, coming into the entrance of Emerald Bay, folks. You know, they call Lake Tahoe the jewel of the Sierras, and they know Emerald Bay to be the jewel of Lake Tahoe. An exorbitant amount of money back in those days for land in Tahoe, with her plan of eventually building what we're going to see in just a moment, Viking's Hell. create something very similar to that and carry the same vibe out here to the West Coast. So she took numerous trips with her family, ended up getting a ton of ideas and inspiration, making a number of relationships, and then coming back here to Unite. Now when purchased, like I said, the property had been purchased for $250,000. But around that same time, there was an inspiration in this particular area of Emerald Bay by Mrs. Flores.
So I'll just say this has been a great tour. The Lake Tahoe Sunset Tour.